Blessed love and light, family. I am tuning in on this beautiful Father's Day, and I just want to say happy Father's Day to everyone who is a father, who is a stand-in father. Just because you are a biological father doesn't necessarily, a biological dad doesn't make you a father, and just because you don't have children does not mean that you are not a father. Fathers are the protectors of the world. They are the disciplinarians. Fathers are the head of the household next to God, and they leave the wife who nurtures the children, the family, and teaches and loves on them. And it's just a beautiful thing, you know. I actually was born on Father's Day, June 19, 1977, Juneteenth, very special day. I just knew, like, in my heart, like, girl, you are born in a greatness portal, you know what I mean? So, hey, and that was before President Obama had deemed Juneteenth a national holiday. I just knew, you know. And then being my father's only daughter, born on Father's Day, I'm just in love with being a source of light and a pioneer. I don't know, pioneer, or just someone who really loves on men, you know. My babies, they're men. I don't have any daughters, you know, outside of my bonus, or daughters in love, should I say. And God, shouts out to y'all for loving on my babies. You know, I just wanted to really come on and talk about my village and how strong my village is for me, and was for me, and still is, and for my seeds. First, I want to say, you know, God bless to my father, the man who I am the seed of his life. You know, I am the life of his seed. You know what I mean? Wasn't always easy, wasn't always sweet, but you never, like, turned your back on me. You never denied me. You might not have been there in the flesh like I wanted you to be, but you were there the best way that you knew how to be. You, my mom, and I came up together. You know, you guys were teenagers when you had me, and when you had my baby brother. And I thank God that I'm alive. And I thank God that we are able to have a healthy, loving father-daughter relationship. And for that, I thank God. I thank God for you, for still being here, still being strong, still standing, still not being a whiskey man, but have tendencies, you know what I mean? So, I'm not here for a lot of women, you know. We play a force a lot of times to play both sides of the stick, you know. Male, very masculine energy, the father's not there, and then the feminine energy, we're moms, but we are not the fathers, you know. Takes two to make them, takes two to raise them, you know. And I'm very adamant about that. A lot of times in this day and age, you want to take the source out the source, you know, take the seed out the fruit, and so if the seed is no longer in the fruit, is a fruit, is a vegetable, what is it, you know? And it's a lot. I'm not going there right now. Actually, today is not what I'm chimed in for. We could chime on that another time. But anyway, so my uncles, my Uncle Ed, my Uncle Alonzo, love y'all to pieces. My grandfather, being beautiful stand-ins, being beautiful position players. God bless my grandfather's soul. We did not have the best of relationship. I'm the eldest grandchild, for things that occurred in my family. I chose sides. And his necessarily wasn't it. It wasn't that I didn't love him, but I just wasn't rocking with him like that, you know? And everybody in my family was like tripping because I actually called my grandfather, was like, I'm mad at you. I've been mad at you my whole life, you know, and I want to not be mad at you no more. I want to love on you. And God bless it. It was like, I think 2020. And he's been gone now for about a year and a half. So I had those 3 years to really love on him and let no words go unspoken. And when I told my family what I said, they said, well, oh my God, you know, like my mom and all that, because he was a disciplinarian, 33-degree Mason. My grandfather wasn't no joke, you know. He was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kind, funny soul, really zany, great sense of humor, loved life, had boats, and had a Harley in his 80s, you know what I mean? And then threw herself off the Harley, got a trike. So, you know, I get a lot of usefulness and loving for life from my grandfather. And he was always there for me. Always, always there for me. Wasn't a time that I could pick up the phone and he wasn't Johnny on the spot. But you don't always just jump on the phone when, you know, you need someone. You reach out and you love on them while they're here. That's the way that we should do it. At least in my opinion, you know. Life is for the living, and, you know, what is life without love and your loved ones? So, there goes that. My godfathers. Those are the ones I really want to chime in on. Because I brought a word at church today, and I'm very grateful and humble. Around this time of year, you all will 9 times out of 10 see me pop out between May 5th and June 19th, because that's my baby Irish twin brother and I. Our golden month, and it's really a golden time because my mom's birthday, my baby brother's birthday, my baby brother's ascension to heaven anniversary, my baby sister's descension from heaven, my uncle's birthday, I got all of my aunties, great aunties, you know, my great grandmother's sisters' birthdays are in June, right before my birthday. Godmothers. It was just a wonderful time. But my sons and my grandfather actually kick it off in April. So we got April 15th, 16th, 23rd. My baby's littles, you know, hey, on the 14th, and then me, Juneteenth. So, hey, it's a wonderful time. But let's get back to the get back. My godfathers. First, Godfather William Silver B. Richardson's birthday was 15th yesterday. So I gotta send a special shout out to him. God, shake up your souls in heaven. I know you're there. Family reunion. A family reunion. That's the song that he would always open up the Royalty Roundtable radio show. Voice of Radio, which I am a founding voice of, and I'm very grateful to have been able to sit under a legend, a giant. Worked with Michael Jackson, rubbed shoulders with Barack Obama, President Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Aretha Franklin, just countless and countless of really influential, powerful, beautiful players. Jay-Z, yo, LB, like the man was a legend. He didn't play them games like, oh, not to mention the Godfather, Bone Thugs and Harmony. So he's like the Godfather of Cleveland. Like, if y'all don't know, then you ain't really from the land if you don't know about my Godfather. And he took me under his wing, you know, and just loved on me. We'd go to movies, and the last movie we saw was that old nasty thing, that vicious thing. Oh gosh. And y'all know me, I don't take it nothing crazy in my soul. Viper Vicious, I don't even know the name of it. But anyway, that was that. And yeah, he took me. So hey, all my God family, the Cleveland, period, we all got family. So y'all, I'm chiming in. It's these nasty no-see-ums out here. It just gives me the heebie-jeebies. But anyway, I'm gonna hurry up because it's getting late and these things be out here. Let me close up this. I think I'm gonna roll up my window. I do not be playing them games. We do not have to be that cool. I promise you, we don't. It just got dark in here and everything. There go the lights. Turn on the lights. I see bugs outside. We ain't gonna be able to do it. And they coming inside. That's even better. Oh no. Okay, so let me see. No, I like the light. But anyway, so, but my main godfather, like the one who, there's really no words that can express the way that I feel for Dennis Coles. He's been there all my life because he's my godmother's brother. I'm not going to go into the whole story, but that's my godfather, right? Period. Like, my godmother was like, how my brother and I going to be your godmother and your godfather? That's the way it is, because he's going to always be my godfather. You're going to always be my godmother. Period, poo. So, Godmommy, Godfather D, I love y'all I love you for infinity. Period, right? There ain't nothing you can do about it. So, my godfather Dennis, I wouldn't be here. Like, literally, like, I probably wouldn't have too much feminine energy at all if it was not for him. He just, oh my God, took me under his wing and just loved me my whole life. Before he was my godfather D, he was Uncle D, right? So me and my godbrother was always the kids in the candy store with all the money off 176 in Harvard. Like, literally, Gardell's was right 2 doors, like, boom, the same street, whatever, right there. Then Caddy Corner was the Dairy Queen. Yo, we ran that whole area, like, seriously, as children. God bless my godbrother, so Devon D. Devon Coles, the 176 yard, you know what it is. Beautiful father. Beautiful father. He transitioned, and that's something on a whole nother level too. You know, we have to look at each other as brothers and sisters, and when we go through things, to not hurt each other that way. Because when you take a life, you can't replace it. You could beat somebody's ass all day. And we can fight and tell the tale another day. But when you take somebody's life, you can't come back from that. So, my god brother, I love you, Devon. Thank you for being my god brother. Thank you for toughening me up and making sure that if it happened, it go down, it's gonna go down, it's gonna be what it is. You know, so hey, I'm the sweet pie, but don't get it twisted. Yeah, so going back for my godfather D. It was my love affair. He turned from my Uncle D to my godfather when my mother and him dated, right? They were happy, they were serious. And he just always was there. Like, me and my godbrother, we would build card houses, and he would wait till it would get all tall. We done had like 4 decks of cards. It would be bigger than he come knock it over. And we would play darts with like the real darts. And then he would tickle us, not creepy tickle, because you know it'd be creepy people out here. My godfather's the most solid man, loving, kind, caring, and sharing. Oh, Be the kid, you bother me. That's what he would tell us when he got tired of be the kid. And as I got older, became an adolescent, or teenager, should I say, and growing during a time when he and my mother were dating, he would just take us to the finest resorts, like exclusive, and I just saw what it was like to see a man love a woman unapologetically, not just because, he did for her, but it was how he did for her, just sequin dresses and trips, horseback riding, and just beauty. Jogger Lake, Cedar Point. We would go. Movie time. Mickey D's, like. And when they didn't work out, I was so mad at my mother. We was about to get a house and everything, but her story to tell, but it just wasn't in the cards. But I promise y'all, when I realized that my mother and my godfather was not getting married, I just was like, you is whole ass fucking up my life. You is messing up my life, lady. A princess, right? Anyway, so my godfather, during the times when I really was starting to go through a lot of hormonal changes as a teenager, or run away from home, and he wasn't no joke, and he don't play about me. He just was like, never ever made me feel like he wasn't my daddy. Like, he was not my father. Like, my God. That's my godfather for real. That's the one. He's the one. That's my father. Outside of my biological father. Then we got Papa Dre. Papa Dre, my mother dated, and he would come by in these really cool, fancy cars. Now, he was just so cool, so matter of fact, always there for the wisdom, in life. Not pulling no punches, Like, when I went down to Kent State, and me and my husband, we were married at that time, we had a project house in Cleveland, and then we stayed in family house in Kent State. So sometimes we was on, sometimes we was off, We was tumultuous. I'll get to you too, Frankie Poole. So I asked him, I said, Papa Dre, he pretty much staying up in Cleveland. We had an open relationship. It wasn't nothing like that. But it was just becoming a bit much with us. And he was like, listen, don't be popping up. Don't be looking for trouble, because you're going to find it. Like, real player. Like, this is what it is, goddaughter. So Papa Dre, my hat goes off. His father had one of them candy stores back in the day, a corner store, and Moshe, my Gigi, God rest both of their souls. I could just go and get whatever I wanted, and I saw black excellence, black business, black ownership, black love. Yeah. And we can get into the village, right? So, my village, the Clark family, that's actually my family. my family in love. I married and I got with their dad, my husband. Got shake up heaven because greatly in part of the family. Uncle Teddy, Uncle Roger, Uncle Tim. I'm missing one. Oh shoot, I'm missing two. Uncle Noble, Teddy, Tim, Noble, Roger. I'm missing one. Charge it to my head, not my heart. I love you. Real businessmen, real black excellence. You know, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. They, you know, Frankie was the first grandson. So, you know, the first, that's the alpha, you know. And Frankie was that. You know what I mean? That guy, that he was a model. Just, woo. Football player, tight end, I think it was. Ran track. He still holds records at John Adams. Those men, that family, the Clark family, I love y'all so much. My cousins, Adam, Greg, God bless your soul. Myron. I'm missing a lot of y'all. Just know the whole Clark family. And I love y'all. I thank y'all for being that positive influence on Frankie. For when we split, that y'all was still there for me and the children, that y'all showed me the love and the respect that any one person could be blessed to have, and to know that to this day. Because so the men cousins, Pam, my sissy in love, Regina, my brother in love, Sefton, Sean, which is another pillar of our village. I didn't even know I had it was an Uncle Sean, right? Like, I was so high and drunk and crazy. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law been together since high school, and we was together when they was in high school. So I'm like, how did I miss you? And through all this time, shoot, I even was at the hospital when my first niece, Kinley, was born. So I'm just trying to figure out where was I at. And I really didn't lock into him until after COVID. Brody, you know I love you, BDC, baby. I say, when I tell you knowledge and wisdom and, ooh, God-fearing, breathe a word of love, of super spiritual gift of what you need. Man is irreplaceable, invaluable. I'm talking about what they done for me personally. We could talk into these coaches. Coach Ginn Academy, right? B. Hosley. Coach Fox, God rest your soul, shake it up in heaven. Coach RC, Coach Chinchar. Oh my gosh. All of y'all, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful souls. All of y'all, the whole family. Coach Fish, God rest your soul. Coach Fish cuts you out in a second. Like, don't play. They got a video of Coach Fish. Coach cuts somebody out. I was cracking up. Lord, I pray I get a hold to that film one more time. Coach Ace. Y'all know what it is. Like, I'm talking, I know these names that I'm naming. If you from the land, and especially the Ville, and you from Harvard, you know my family. Like, the men of my family, I'm blessed. Okay, let's get into Mr. Ross. God bless your soul. He called me in one summer. Hey, who are you? I'm like, Alonda, what are you talking about? No, you a black queen, the baddest woman to walk the face of this planet we call Earth. Now, don't you forget it. Okay, can I go play now? 5, 10, 15 minutes later, same thing. Who are you? Alonda. No. You are African queen, the baddest woman to walk the face of the planet we call Earth. Now, don't you forget it. Okay, like, you gotta remember, I'm like 7, 8, I don't even know, but sometimes the things that they all mix up. So I'm like, all right. $30 years later, 37 years old, I finally get it. Motherfucker, who am I? I'm a black queen. I am the black queen. Baddest woman that walks the face of this planet we call Earth. And I ain't never gonna forget it. I lived my life that way. I don't want to miss somebody. But I, just charge it to my head, not my heart. They're like, what about me? You forgot about me? Sorry, you didn't mean to. My Uncle John, God rest your soul. I said my uncles. My Uncle John put hands on me. The boys is in the closet. That's what my baby cousin Sheena ratted us out. And I'm trying to get my cousin Tam to take the boys outside to the back because they wasn't gonna find them. But no, she want to hide them upstairs. You go and put them deeper in the house, girl. What's wrong with you? We was kicking it, right? We was teenagers. That's when I was getting my butt whipped by my daddy when I got sent away. But anyway, that's a whole different story. But anyway, so excuse me. We was kicking it. My uncle Johnny and my auntie Gladys, they was out. I think they was partying. They used to go fishing, but they was out partying. And so Tammy called the boys over off on the west side, off of Liberty, off of 100, West 130th. Y'all know that family 4, family 2, y'all know. So we kicking it and we thinking they're gonna be out late. Oh no, we see headlights coming in, and I think we was like in the living room, right? So the living room was right there. You had the in the front, you had the side door, and then you had a back sliding door, right? And you had the front door. So we couldn't take them out the front door because we didn't know exactly where it was gonna be. But the back door was like the sliding door was a sure thing. Man, Tammy then sent the boys upstairs into my cousin Johnny and Jerry room. And then Sheena little butt, I think Sheena was a young thing at that time, like 5 or 6. And they come in the house and they about to fix something to eat or whatever. And Sheena comes downstairs. The boys is in the closet. Sheena, shut the fuck up. The boys is in the closet. Uncle Johnny said, let me go see what this girl talk about. Sure enough, the boys was in the closet. He done came downstairs and whooped everybody's ass. The boys that was in the closet too. Now get your ass home. And what you doing with the hours on punishment before I even got home? Anyway, that's one of my favorite stories about Uncle Johnny. And yeah, he would instill fear in me. You whoop your ass. Yeah, but Coach Foxy's something special. Something special. There is nothing that can replace the village. There is nothing that can replace our men. They must be protected at all costs. They must be loved on at all costs. They must be guided the right direction at all costs. So, this is my love song to y'all, my dedication, my dissension anniversary. Even though I still got a couple of days left. But, yeah. I wanted to really get down into my God family. And we can't forget about my brother Billy Tarter, Cleveland Heights High Gospel Choir, former director and director of the Gospel Supremes when I was a Supreme at Cleveland Church of Christ. So, very influential person in my life alongside Frank Artino. Yeah. Don't downplay your role. Don't downplay who's watching your excellence and how your seed and your word of encouragement, your discipline, your love can save someone like me. Y'all know what it is. It's ice, baby.